For this video, we will be introducing the proper mechanics or way to perform a cannonball. I will take you through 3 phases. Phase 1 is preparation phase. Phase 2, the jump, and phase 3 is the tuck of the cannonball. Each phase involves different muscles and muscle actions through the hip, knee, and ankle joints. We will further explore these actions as we continue through each phase. Let's get started. During the preparation stage, we will start in a neutral position with our feet shoulder width apart. What is happening in the ankle joint? We can see that the ankles are in a neutral position. There might be some slight dorsiflexion, and with this, the muscles that act in dorsiflexion include the tibialis anterior, the extensor digitorum longus, and the extensor hallucis longus. These muscles will be working concentrically. In this image, we can see the location of these specific muscles. And next, we can see how our ankles are in a neutral position and how there might be slight dorsiflexion. Next, we move on to the tibiofemoral or the knee joint. What is happening at this joint, you might ask? Let's take a look. As we can see in this image, our hamstring muscles, which include the biceps femoris, semitendinosus, and semimembranosus, are working eccentrically in knee flexion. Now we move on to what is happening at the hip joint. The hip is flexing eccentrically. This is caused by the iliacus and the psoas major. This hip flexion will continue until the next phase. In phase 1, the preparation stage, you want to watch out for many common errors, such as leaning too far forward or arching your back, and also extending your elbows. These will disable you from obtaining a proper jump to perform your cannonball. The official journal of the American Academy of Pediatrics notes that if you avoid these common errors while doing a cannonball, you can further avoid any injuries to the neck, head, or spinal cord. According to professors and authors Hoagland and Bertotti, plantar flexion of the ankle is performed mainly and almost exclusively by the triceps surae. This includes the gastrocnemius and the soleus. This group provides 80% of total plantar flexion torque. As we can see during our jump, the gastrocnemius and the soleus are concentrically working in plantar flexion of the ankle. During phase 2 of the cannonball, the jump, we see both the hip and knee extending. The hamstrings work concentrically on the knee to extend the knee. The gluteus maximus, the pectineus, and the hamstrings as well work concentrically to extend the hip. Now we move on to phase 3 of our cannonball. Phase 3 is called the tuck. This is when you're done, you're finished with the jump, and you tuck your knees in as close as you can to your body before hitting the water. At the ankle, we see slight dorsiflexion. At the knee, we will see the concentric action of flexion. And also at the hip joint, we will see the concentric action of flexion as well. In this image, we can see how the hamstrings flex the knee concentrically up towards your body. And also, we see the iliacus and the psoas major, how they flex the hip.
Been going round and round all day.
Some common errors with the tuck are not flexing your knees completely and pulling them into your abdomen. This can cause you to have a small splash and not get the full effect of the cannonball.
Go ahead and crank this on up.